Hello everyone, SC Knife Guy here, giving you my quick thoughts on a cool little knife I picked up, the Leatherman skele-tool. I was walking through the aisles and caught my eye. It was on sale, so I picked it up, and so far pretty happy with it. It's not bad little tool. It's definitely not a Leatherman wave. It doesn't have all the functions, but it has a few that are pretty handy. And if you're just going for a small little hike or whatever, I would throw this in the pocket, and you have almost everything you need for that. Around the house and everything else, it's kind of lacking, but you know, still good in itself. Show you guys the tools here. We have a serrated fine edge blade there, and pretty sharp at the end. And it looks like they put a few holes here to make it a little lighter on the blade. And it is locking. If you guys can see that, bring it closer. It is locking, and it has a little bit of a washer here. And when you have a quick look, it looked like Leatherman was thinking and did their homework on this knife. And when it actually locks, this washer here kind of catches on the lock so it doesn't spring out this way. So it is safe regardless. Opening it up, I'm glad they thought about that. It is such a small tool, so any little innovation counts. So there's that on the outside here on the one side. If you turn it over, you don't really have anything else like all the other multi-tools, but you do have a pocket clip here. And I was using this today, and it is a really nice pocket clip. I was able to walk through the trails and didn't have to worry about my knife falling out or anything. And I'm the type of guy, I have two things in both front pockets, and I got the phone in the one, and I was able to put this in my pocket there with the pocket clip and not worry about it scratching up my phone or anything like that. Another way of securing it to a backpack or anything with molly, or you know, if you just wanted to stick it on a chair or something when you're camping, or if you take it ice fishing by chance and you want to stick it on something just to forget about it and know it's not going to go anywhere if you move, it has a carabiner, which I think is pretty neat. And the carabiner, this portion here, if you look, it's got a little bottle on it. It serves as a bottle opener. So that is it for the outside there. If you open it up, you have a pretty little pair of pliers here. And the one thing I'm not too fond of opening up right off the bat there was it's a little bit of a blunter point on it. I like a little bit of a finer point, you know, something that narrows out a little bit more so that you can get into finer places there and, you know, do a little bit of tighter jobs. But, you know, for an EDC tool, it does have fairly big pliers showing up against the Leatherman Wave. These are definitely bigger, but you know, for an EDC knife with pliers, you can't really complain. It's pretty nice. And then also on the inside is going to be a locking bit holder or a screwdriver if you want. But this one is locking. It's super nice, and the bit just flies around like that. You got a smaller Phillips head and larger Phillips head. It comes with the tool, and also if you look on the one side here, it actually has a little bit of a, you'd probably miss it either way, but I did, certainly. But it has a little thumb hole here, and you can pull out this other little tool with a flathead and another flathead on there, a mini one there. And it slides right back into place in the handle here, just like that, which is nice. And I'm super glad that the actual screwdriver itself is locking, because when you fold this guy up, it just sits in there just like that. So if it was like the Wave, where it's kind of like a little spring in there that holds it in, over time, wear and tear, you might lose the Phillips. But they thought about that, and there's another nice innovation they came up with. They thought about that, and they made it locking, so you're never going to lose these. Super nice. All in all, pretty satisfied with it. I you know, definitely bring the Wave along with me if I was going, you know, deep into the bush, and it's got a lot more toys on it. But you know, for what it is, this little skele-tool, it's fairly light compared to the other Leathermans, and pretty compact. But that's the Leatherman skele-tool, guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked this video and found it handy, like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Have a great day, guys.